How's it going? We are taking a look at next opportunity. It's Thursday, and I thought what would be a better way of starting a Thursday than taking a look at perhaps one of many ways how to build cars or vehicles, transportation, right? And move them for people or goods, right? And if anything, I think that with institution looking at energy sources, right? Where a traditional way of moving people might require uh, petrochemicals, I guess, where this institution might be taking a look at a different way of doing that. Within this video, I'm going to be taking, I'll take you to the Technology Development Accelerator program. I would be reading it for the first time. I thought might as well share that with others. Technology Development Accelerator Program, TDAP, funding and support to grow your business. Our Technology Developer Accelerator Program is here to help accelerate early stage transport technology concepts to make. Throughout TDAP, we are providing up to £170,000 of combined grant funding, technical support, and business mentoring to help startups spinouts and SMEs bring the innovatives to life. So I don't know. I'm reading it for the first time. My personal experience, they would acquire that money and they would use that money, and in return, you not necessarily money will not necessarily exchange hands, right? And you would not necessarily would be able to have access to any of that money other than perhaps to something that they would be paying for themselves and their services, right? So, and I don't know, perhaps it's a good program and everything, right? 27, so it's currently live as, and it's gonna be live until February 2024. Yeah. What is TDAP? This is 18-month phase program is designed to accelerate your innovative route to market, which can include business strategy, guidance, and technology development delivery over two phases: market focus and technology validation. Six focus areas support the delivery by a series of flexible work stream activities and workshops include commercialization strategy and financial planning, intellectual property management, investor readiness, new product development, leadership, and new venture growth, dissemination, networking, and marketing, business and investor mentoring from independent experts, automotive industry networking. Peer-to-peer support via a community of like-minded ambitious businesses. Not necessarily no one's interested in anything. This is will be peer-to-peer support. That will be other businesses who had no interest in supporting other ones. That's we're talking about competitive market and stuff there. I don't know. I don't know who written that information down. Up to there's some funding there, right? So perhaps there's funding there, but that funding would be allocated so to pay for that institution services, and that services will be given to you. So perhaps that would be another way of route how to enter some of those markets. And I'll try to fill in that information. I'll see for myself what will the process like. Who is this program for? Today supports ambitious UK-based micro or small and or medium-sized companies, not necessarily large, right? Including startups and university spin-outs. We also support more mature SMEs organizations that can benefit from programs of business strategy and development mentoring. Applicants must be developing an innovative automotive-ready technology, products, or services with cloud support the shift into net zero automotive. So perhaps it might be optimal for some other people who would like to tackle those problems. It just I can tell you right now in the industry, perhaps there's a 10 companies only. So it's only 10. Perhaps that would be a way how to get into industry. But those 10 companies who are already existing companies, they're not interested in letting anybody else in. And these people promoting that they are looking there to support. And some of the existing perhaps examples over the last 7 years, TDB has supported over 100 companies with over billion in funding and support, helped average of 50% increase of headcount, or forecast over 1,000 new ETE with 5 years. Accelerator out to a market by average of 19 months. Okay, okay. But well, like I mentioned, supported 100 companies, right? I don't know how many companies, how many companies yourself can you think of offering products or services in this space? How within your cake? How many companies? I can think about maybe five, so perhaps 10 companies. So perhaps there's a lot of opportunities within the space, right? Advanced technology readiness levels, right? So perhaps they might be able at that to offer a lot of support. Perhaps, right? This is what they're saying. Fresh perspective. I don't know about fresh. I don't know perspective. I don't know the cost. Business and investment ventures. All successful participants will have a dedicated IPC TDAP team member as a central point of contact. Okay, good. So there's going to be a person there, which is a good start. I don't know if other centers are offering the similar services, but it's good that they have that to provide help and support throughout the duration of the program. You will also have access to a network of industry mentors tasked with challenging current thinking, providing a fresh take, and offering real-world expertise and or business strategy developing and investor relations. Since large businesses that we might be talking about, and they not necessarily can pivot or make any changes to existing processes very fast, right? So perhaps there's a lot of opportunities, and you yourself, you need to come in with a fresh way of taking a look at some of those problems. I have seen it. Some of the projects, the way how they are planning on doing it, like in building cells instead of building something that was really revolutionized in industry and building it one in, one out kind of systems uh, and they interested in manufacturing in cells, which is kind of interesting. Different way of that's a fresh perspective and mentors. Those mentors have that. I don't know if yourself you would have access to that. Perhaps. Myself, I would rather find a person who wants to take these courses and do it and all the training and everything. I would rather find a person and perhaps work with a partner, right? So partner will take this course and he can build those cars if he wants to. That's how I would like to approach it. But am I gonna have to do it everything myself? I would rather have a business partner who would be interested in building cars and collaborating and working together. If there is people I have reached out to who have perhaps some experience within the space and have completed some of the projects. Ideally, I would like to collaborate and work with the business partners up there. Myself, not getting involved too much into all the courses and everything because it would require a lot of my attention. So that's how I would like to do it. But either way, so showcasing fantastic businesses. The selection of TDP competitive process and C's application passed through the rigorous assessment, selection and ongoing gateway process, delivering by APC and our hand-picked independent industry experts. Not only does this ensure that we work with some of the most excessive concepts coming through the early stage innovative pipeline, it also acts as a signal to the outside world that these companies are high quality concepts. Okay, with great teams behind them. This is what they're saying. I don't know. So perhaps there's a lot of understanding that people would need to have, and perhaps some of this process when it comes to manufacturing, right? Let's take a look at perhaps top companies right now in the world when it comes to car manufacturing and output, right? I don't know where British stands and top ratings, right? This is what they say. We're taking a look at the British markets, right? Are they up there? I don't know. Are there governments and industries up there at the top 10, the top 5, where UK stands right now as we speak, right? And then this is how we can judge based on performance, right? Not what they're sharing here. Just before we come back to the video, I thought I will cover a course for many people out there who are wondering where to begin, where to start, and what kind of support they would need to receive first before doing anything. I would thought about where to begin, in particular when it comes to formal education and school, and some of those areas haven't been covered in school, traditional school, right? And I thought I will release a course where I'm going to be taking a look at 12 different areas. That would be how to set targets, how to set goals, perhaps budget, some of those very important areas that have been practice, and I personally believe that would be one of the important things that everyone would need to know or learn in their own time. And from there, progress into, even if we're taking a look at the budget, how to structure your budget, right? Personal one, and from there, progress in the professional one. That and more. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. If not, there's going to be a QR code in the corner, company's website below. Just to summarize this video, that would be additional training, right, to bring everyone up to the speed of what will be required when it comes to automotive, from what I understood, or that would be a new way of powering vehicles and how that process can look like, and perhaps additional support that will be required and training. For people who are interested, there might be a great opportunities there, right? Myself, I will try to fill in some of those forms and understand a little bit better of the process. I haven't taken part yet, but I have taken part in some of the other projects. Very professional people when it comes to the. I don't know if I'm giving enough credit, but perhaps there's very challenging industries out there and very hard to do anything right. But either way, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.